What is going on, guys? Yes, the time has come. We are here. It's another live trade review, man. I hope you guys are stoked. Obviously, I'm coming at this a day late, so you can see on the screen here in the recording, this is 5/13/2020. I'm recording this on 5/14, just because I was lazy yesterday, man. I made my money in the morning, and I just called it. I just didn't have any energy to do anything else, so I just hung out late in bed, watched some Netflix, and it was awesome. So, we're going to go ahead and review this tape for today. Review this tape today, and we're also going to review today's tape today. So I'll get 2 videos up today for you guys, just so you guys can kind of see what we're working with. So in the last trading review video, I don't know if you guys, how you felt about it, but it was 30 minutes long. That is a long video, just watching tape, watching stock market action, like who wants to do that in their free time? Not me. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm basically going to keep recording my monitors during the trading day, but what I will then also do is kind of pick my favorite or the best example of either bad habits or good habits, or just the best looking tape of the day, and that way you guys can kind of watch the trade. So for today, guys, I chose my Apple trade. I made a couple other trades as well. I can go ahead and just pull up my P&L here. So this is my Twitter, guys. I'm just showing it to you from here because I posted it yesterday. So that is today, but we're doing yesterday. Here we go. So May 13th, guys, today's P&L. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel for a video recap later. My bad. Time for a fat dab. Hell yeah, it was, and it was epic. So here you go, guys. This is the P&L, 416, so 6% on the account. Because again, guys, I trade with a baby account. $167 on Twilio, $66 on Apple Calls. Notice that's next week's expiration. I was going to hold that for a swing, but tape didn't look great, so I decided to just go ahead and take the money. And then the Apple puts. This is the trade I'm about to show you guys, these 310 puts. And I'll kind of explain once we get the tape rolling what we're looking at. So that's it, guys. If you don't follow me on Twitter, guys, come follow me, bro. I'm full of hilarious commentary, some pot stuff, mostly stock stuff, all my stock stuff. And I'm just having a chat, bro. Come chat, come hang out, come follow, and let's do this thing, all right? So here we go, getting into this tape. We're watching Apple up here, guys. 310 calls are over here. Let's get this party going, I guess. Let's do this thing. So here we go. What are we looking at? So market opened up. You see it's 932, so we're a little bit into it. Market opened up, kind of popped higher. Apple moved from 311.50 to 312 to 313. Took 313. Now it's pulled back under that 313 level. So what I want to see is bidders bid this bad boy right back over that 313. Show us some size. Show us some aggression. And then I want to see the sellers just absolutely slap that back in their face. Right, if we see that and we continue to fail this 313 level, then I expect us to move all the way down to 310. So you saw all that size that was there at 313. They slapped it back down, and I started building my position. Sorry, this stuff is also laggy, guys. Welcome to Think or Swim when the market opens. Level 2 is literally a joke. It is so slow. It is just disgusting. It is shameful, and I hate it. But whatever. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the trade. So you see, guys, we broke down 313 right down through 312. What I want to see now is see these offers come under that whole number and build size. There we go. So 5 shares, 3 shares. Show me that you're here to play. Show me that you're here to keep selling off. You can see down here, guys, I built into a 3-lot position. Was going to get more, but moved very aggressively downward. So now I'm kind of looking to take some of that size off. There you go. Just submitting a sell order there, 281 on the ask. Trying to see if I can score a fill here. Leaving that on there, guys, pretty confident because as you can see, even as we uptick back up, our asks are staying very, very high on this option, as well as our bids are staying nice and aggressive, right? So I figured I was going to get that filled right there, 281, continuing further down. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Every flush, you pull some money off. Every pullback, you add a little bit more back on until your trade doesn't work anymore, guys. Otherwise, man, I used to just try and trade like fucking 35 stocks a morning, bro, and it is so hard. It is so hard, bro, to get a read on 35 different stocks. What's easier is getting a read on one stock, making sure you have room for that one stock to run to make you your money, and then you play that play, man. Once you know that that play is going to confirm, you play that thing until there's nothing left. You milk that bitch. So you see, guys, holding up at that 312 again a little bit. So I wanted to go ahead and reduce some risk. Oh, no, I didn't. Excuse me. I bought another one. We came under that 312 again, guys. Started building size, so I decided to add back in as we flush back through 312. Again, guys, I was looking for that move down towards 310 here. So now I'm back into a full-size 3 lot here. You can see that P&L on IB doesn't update up here. It'll update down here. So if you guys are interested in watching that, feel free. Look, there you go, selling one into that flush down here, 311.30s, right, holding up a little bit of support, coming down to 311. Weren't able to flush right through. So again, I was looking to take off a bit of risk. Back down to that 2 lot position, guys. Guys, I've locked in, right? I've locked in $100 of profit while maintaining 2/3 of my position size, right, throughout this entire thing, right? That's what we're doing. We're holding a core position. We're trading around a core. We're adding risk. We're subtracting risk. We're taking advantage of flushes and adding back in on pops. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking to do here, guys. So let's kind of keep watching this tape. You see, here we go, 311 coming right back down to retest again. But you can see we've got some buyers here. You can definitely see that we've got some buyers. We've got some people looking to get involved here. We had 5,000 shares bought down there towards that 312.96, right? So those guys are still here, right? 313.08, those guys are still here. They're still in the trade. The question is, where are they going to add? Where are they going to average in, right? Where are we going to start seeing that pop? So through that 311 down into 310, selling another one of those puts on that flush, sitting now just in one position, guys, up $300 almost right now. All right, guys, so I've realized now almost $200 in profit. I'm playing with a 1 lot with a good average coming in here. So what does that mean? What does that mean? This is aggressive selling here. We're watching aggressive selling. Look, 15 lot on the ass, guys. People are coming in with size looking to push this thing down. So I'm convinced. Yeah, this looks good to me. This is the day for Apple to continue selling off. Let me see how we handle this kind of 310 area. Let's bounce back up, see if we can get towards that 311.28, 312, and let me start adding back in to further flushes. All right, guys, that is what this trade is all about, right? So what's going to happen, right? I'm in an option. I'm in the 310 option, right? So I'm in an out of the money option right now. Once this thing pulls back, this P&L will evaporate, guys. This P&L, it's going to disappear, right? It's not going to be there. That is why it is so important for you to come into a trade with price action on your mind. You cannot allow your P&L to scare you into positions or scare you out of positions or any of that kind of stuff, guys, all right? Yeah, see, so I was trying to get a fill there at the bottom, and I didn't get the fill, so I went ahead and canceled that order. So I'm going to hold on to that 1 lot here, I think, all the way throughout the rest of this trade as I continue to kind of add. Right, so I didn't get the fill on the sell, so now instead I'll be looking for that add. But anyway, guys, as I was saying, you can't be focusing on this P&L over here, right? If you focus on the P&L, you will trade your P&L. As soon as you're up $100, $150, you're going to start ditching shares, right? You're going to get out of your position, and then it's going to run, and you could have made $1,000. Do you know what I mean? That's something I'm working on too, man. That's something I'm working on too. But I try and always have one contract left to run, left to work, left to do what it needs to do. And with the rest of my contracts, I just like to take that risk off the table pretty quickly. Over time, as I become more comfortable with the tape reading and all this stuff, wow, look at that bidder right there. Woo! Someone wants to buy this thing. Let's see if they fill him. No, they don't touch him, and we pop, bro. And we pop. So, guys, to be honest, I should have been ditching. I should have definitely been getting out of this position. That is a huge buyer. I don't even remember seeing that yesterday. I must not have been watching when that guy came on. That is a huge buyer, bro. Could it be somebody faking? Maybe, but I'm pretty sure I saw that thing get fills. 8,000, 5,000. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys, right? These people are still here. Like, right, they're still adding to this position. They're looking for this thing to go up. So, wow. Now I know why this thing ended up turning against me. See, so you guys can see, like, my P&L is disappearing. Like, I was up over 100 and some just on this one contract here, and you can see that's we're losing that very quickly. Now, looking back on this tape and seeing that bidder, I would not be adding to this position. Okay, guys? Clearly I'm wrong. Clearly I'm wrong. Clearly there is somebody with more money than me, right, who wants to buy this thing all the way up. What was that for? 15,000 shares, I think? That was a 15,000 share. Let's do some math here. While we're watching this tape, let's go ahead and whip out a bit of math. So, oh shit, I lost the tape, whatever. So let me pause that tape real quick here. So guys, 15,000 shares, right? Stock price is 311.50 times 311.50. Whoa! Somebody wanted to buy $4.5 million of Apple, or $4.6 million of Apple, into a sell-off. Into an aggressive sell-off. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? That means I don't want to be fucking short this thing anymore. Unfortunately, I didn't see it. I didn't see that order. So you guys are going to see me add into this position and try and see this thing go further down, confirm that 310. But honestly, looking back at this tape, I wouldn't do that again. But let's keep watching. Who cares? It is what it is. So here we go, building over that 312.10 here. So you see, guys, as we take these whole numbers and you see these bidders and take and hold these whole numbers, that is definitely a sign to go the other direction, right? So what I read there was I said, okay, we took 312, we failed 312, let me add a position. So I added a one lot, which is good, right? A one lot, that's not gonna toast me if it turns against me. But again, we have a huge buyer in this thing. So let's see if we can see some more of his some more tracks of his along here, right, guys? See what else we got going on. So we're coming up over 312 again there. Now we're building 312. Yeah, got those size on the bidders. And now we're into 312.15, coming up with size again, guys. This is the important thing. It's the size, okay? Size is everything. Size is who wants to play. Boom, we saw another 40. So that was another 4,000 shares. Somebody wants to buy down here in the 80s. Let's see what happens if they get filled. All right, they got filled and moved through. So now we're moving back to the 50s. You saw I added to my short position. I'm back into a full 3-lot short position here, looking for that move back into 310. But look, guys, we've still got bidders. Every time we push this thing down, the bidders are coming back, and they're coming back nice and aggressively. So that tells me this thing has got a bit of strength. But you know what? I'm looking at this now in hindsight, and as well as knowing about our big buyer down there in those 311.50s, right? So he's holding this thing up, 311.50s. That was the big area before. That's where he had all of his size. Looking here, see, we're coming down, testing those 50s, popping right back up into the 60s and 70s. And let's see, and he holds it again. Right? There's somebody here, guys. Watch this tape. There's somebody here. But for me, I'm watching this tape, and I'm looking at it through the bias of someone who wants to go short, right? I see that we couldn't hold 312. Now I'm looking like we can't hold 311.50. So I'm definitely thinking this thing continues down to 310. But what am I missing, guys? What am I missing? There's a buyer right here at this level that we're fighting over right now. I didn't realize before that there was a buyer here. So I'm selling a piece here, offloading a bit of risk. I can see that we're not moving down as aggressively as I want us to, but I didn't know that there was a fella gobbling up $4.6 million of Apple right down here in the 311.50s. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason we're holding that level, and we pop right back up into those 70s with size on the bids, guys. Right? That is an indicator. This thing does not want to go down. I'm getting nervous in this position, right? You could tell I decided to offload a bit of size there at 311.50 when it couldn't go further down. Once we start taking this 312 level back, guys, I'm in a crunch here. Okay, now I'm doing the wrong thing, and I'm holding this position. You can see my unrealized P&L down a little bit there, but I'm uncomfortable here, right? We took 312, we flew back up into the 312.50s, and now all I'm looking for is 312.50 to fail. No. It doesn't fail. They build size over it. They build size over it. They build size over it. They build size over it, bro. Right? And I got to get out of this position. this thing is going to rip against me. Right? It just is what it is. But, you know, I'm not as fast now as I once was with getting out of these positions. Actually, I was never really fast. I've always been a bit of a fucking bag holder, to be honest. But I see it. You know, you see the price action building. We know that guy's now $1 in the money. And he's probably going to start moving up. He wants to start picking stuff up at 312, 312.50. He thinks this thing is going higher. But anyway, this is the time to get out of this position for sure. And I'm pretty sure I execute an order here. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting out of here. So that's it, man. And that is the trade. That is that Apple trade. $182. I was originally up 300. I closed at 182. Do you guys think I was happy with that? Fuck yes, I was happy with that. I was really happy with that. I should have been a bit quicker to cover when I saw that 312 get retaken after failing and that 311.50 holding. But again, guys, I didn't see that buyer there. That's why we got to pay attention. That's why we got to be intent. That's why it is so much easier to pick one trade and watch that tape and just add and subtract, because when you're reading that tape, you can see everything else you're looking for. All right, guys, that is the end of this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, or you know what to do, hit me up on Twitter at Smoking Offers, guys. I'll get today's tape reading video up as well. It was pretty epic. $800 day, almost $900 day, trading a $6,000 account, man. That's pretty good. All right, so that's going to be the end of this video here, guys. Thanks for everything. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Definitely like this video if you enjoyed it, guys. It'll help me out a ton. And yeah, man, happy trading, and I will see you on the other side.